back to my channel. My name is Eghe and this is Fictional Even. So in case you haven't noticed, I changed my background, my location. Like, this is a new part of my house. I just thought that we've been using my normal place for too long, and maybe a change of view might help my channel. I don't know. What do you think? Is this better? I should just go back? But I kind of like this place because it's brighter, so I feel like the video quality will be better, or maybe not. And then, but the only disadvantage to this place is that it's closer to the road, so you might hear a lot of car noises and things like that, maybe even people shouting. So yeah, that's like the only disadvantage I can think about for this place. But let me know what you think. Is this better, or should we just go back to our normal upstairs? But anyway, let me know. So today I'm doing the reading habits tag, and I found this on the internet. Nobody tagged me. I found it on the internet, and I was like, oh cool, let me try this out and see how it goes. So hopefully you enjoy this video. So we're going to go into the video now.
Goes a little something like
First question is, do you have a certain place at home for reading? My room, I like reading in my room because it's quiet, there's less noise, less disturbance, nobody will interrupt me mid-sentence while I'm reading a really important and key part of the story and just annoy everything out of me. But yeah, my room, because it's quiet. But sometimes I might just be feeling like, I might feel like being around people, so I'll read like in the sitting room where with our fellow family members of mine converge. And yeah, sometimes I do that if I just feel like being around people, but most of the time I just read alone in my room. Bookmark or random pieces of paper? None of the above. Before, I don't read a lot. Actually, reason why I don't do either is because I use ebooks most of the time to read, so there's really no need for all that. But on the rare occasion that I read a physical book, before I used to dog ear by pages, but I found out that that's like not a very good thing to do, so I stopped, and now I just memorize the number of the page that I'm on. But I'll probably start using bookmarks soon. Probably because I've seen some cute bookmarks online and I want to buy some. Who knows? Can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop after a chapter with a certain amount of pages? Well, actually, I can stop whenever. It doesn't really matter to me, like, because as long as I get the page I'm on, like memorize the page that I'm on, it doesn't really matter to me. Anywhere I stop is okay. But sometimes when I'm like really into the novel, I like to complete a chapter, so I just know that I'm picking up from the next chapter whenever I complete. Do you eat or drink while reading? No, I do not. I can't multitask. I'm bad at multitasking, so sometimes it's really hard for me to just eat or drink something while reading, because at the end of the day I'll be focusing more on one than the other. I'm bad at multitasking basically. It's a habit I'm trying to cultivate, but I can't do it yet. Like, at the end of the day I just end up either forgetting about my food and reading, or forgetting about the book and eating the food. Oh well. One book at a time or several at once? Well, several, of course. Like, especially when the only time I know I read one book at a time is when I'm really into the book and like I don't want to drop it for any reason at all. Then I read one book. But most of the time, especially when the book is kind of boring to me, it's not as interesting or something like that. I just pick up other books on the side just to liven things up. Reading at home or everywhere. I can read anywhere, everywhere, anyhow you want it. I will read it. Like, nowhere is safe when it comes to beer reading. I can read literally anywhere at all. So yeah. Reading out loud or silently in the head? The only time I read out loud is when I'm reading to someone, or maybe I'm trying to practice for something like that. But most of the time, if I'm reading for myself, I just read in my head. Do you read ahead or even skip pages? Yes, I'm guilty as charged, especially when book is somehow dry, like I'm not vibing, and or like they're just giving me too much details that really I feel like it doesn't add to the narrative of the story. It's just extra detail, too much information. I just skip because I feel it's unnecessary. And like, well, there's no point. If most of the time when I skip like that, I'm still able to catch up. Especially on those rare occasions where I have to go back because maybe the book gets interesting at that point and I'm like, oh my god, I missed something crucial, then I have to go back. If not, I can skip pages, I can skip chapters, I can skip paragraphs, I can skip words. I do it a lot. Or sometimes, maybe if, oh my god, I'm getting too anxious about a book, sometimes I just skip ahead and like get spoilers and then see what happens at the end so that I'll calm down. Because I can't take tension. I'm really bad. And I know that was one thing I know I want to stop. Like, even for movies, so sometimes I just skip to the end, especially if I want to know if the main character or the character I like dies. I just skip to the end and check if they're still there. If they're not there, there's a chance I'll probably drop that book. Breaking the spine or keeping it new. I'm probably guilty of breaking the book spines. Like, I think I do it subconsciously sometimes, especially when I overread it or something. But it's a habit I want to stop, because it kind of ruins the beauty of the book, and it's a terrible thing to do so. Do you write in your books? I write on my ebooks. Like, I take notes on my tab while I read the book in the book. However, I want to speak to a book. But yeah, I do that. But for physical books, for the ones I have, no, I don't write on them. It's something I'm thinking of doing now. I don't know if I want to start doing it. Maybe I'll be using pencil, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a habit I should cultivate or not, Like, I'm on the fence. I don't know, is this something I want to kill or cultivate and make it grow, or just, I'll decide. When do you find yourself reading? Morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you have the time. Wherever I have the time, I will read. Anytime at all. Is it morning? Is it afternoon? Is it evening? Yes, I am ready to read. But these days, I kind of really busy during the day, so I just read at night. But when I am like less busy, less engaged, less having anything to do in my life, when I have nothing to do in my life, yes, I read every day. I read from morning till night because I'm jobless. What is your best setting to reading? My best setting will be in my room, in a preferably cold environment, and by cold I mean AC cold. Then I will not carry blankets on top of myself, tuck myself in the book, and then maybe rain is falling. When rain is falling and I read it, it's just an experience, where cover myself with the blankets, and then the room is dark. Because I use ebooks, so that's not an issue. So yeah, that's like my favorite setting. Just in the dark, with my tab and my blankets, and rain just beating heavily outside. Good times. What do you do first, read or watch? I read the book first, but most of the time I actually don't know that the movie I'm watching has a book, so I just watch the movie. But if I know, I'll probably read the book first, because I don't know, I like most of the time just so I can get a better appreciation of the movie, like be able to understand the movie better. But that's sometimes, but most of the time, it's just maybe I want to criticize the movie, so I read the book first. And I'm like, oh, this is not how it happened in the book, or oh, this is not how that happened in the book, or maybe I want to give someone that I know wants to watch the movie spoilers and just ruin the movie, because that's fun. That's like mad fun. That's one of my hobbies. Seeing people giving people spoilers. That's one of my hobbies. And sometimes and then there are sometimes that, and what am I saying? And yeah, I just prefer reading the book before watching the movie, which is why sometimes there are like a lot of popular movies that have come out that I haven't watched because I haven't read the book. Something like The Witcher, then Game of Thrones. I haven't watched those two series, and everything. I didn't watch it because I did not read the book. this other one, To All the Boys I Loved Before, but not the first movie. I watched it now because I already read the book like a long time ago. I read book one, but I haven't read book 2 yet, so I didn't watch the sequel of the movie until I read the book. So whenever that happens, I'll watch the movie. What form do you prefer, audiobook, ebook, or physical book? All of the above. I use all of them, like everything. I prefer all of them, all forms of book reading, whatever you call it. I like it. I love all of them. I use all of them. Do you have a unique habit when you read? No, I don't think so. I think I'm pretty normal in that aspect. Like, it's just the way I think I read books the way every other person does. But, oh well. Do book series have to match? Well, I really don't have an opinion. I really don't have an opinion on that. It's just, I guess, I don't, because most of my physical books, like most of the series I have, I don't really like have the complete series, maybe just one book in the series, so it doesn't really matter to me. But I guess it looks better when the series match than when they are like different editions and just one kind. We've come to the ending of this video. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video, and see you next time. Bye. Yes. See you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I don't know if I'm going to tag anybody in this video. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. It's a lot of work to start thinking of tagging. But if I do, it will be in the comment thingy down there. So watch out for that. If you're interested in this video, I'll also leave the questions in the thingy, which name I need to learn, because you can't be saying thing in all my videos. But anyway, see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.